Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick this away to get us going. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10. Guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. And it's complete downfield. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Pitch to the back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made quickly at the 11. The offense in the red zone now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. The Bulldogs come to the line with first and goal.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man,
and he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Handoff here from the shotgun. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Powering through. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally brought down, but the game moves it to the 44.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's a shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills, and some are 2-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Breaks free. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. Second down play coming up. Handoff heading left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. He put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Mung. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Catch made on the left side. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Here on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of...
Here's the throw, deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Kicking team after the PAT try. PAT puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Runs through the defender. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 14, Florida 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And at first down, they go right back to him. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The gain makes it second and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
And the Gators with first and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Brought me the sideline, but just a short gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. And now we are all even for is simply a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Gives it to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down. And go ahead out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. It's an out route. The catch made. He's brought down, but a solid gain. Moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
That's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Nunn. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Direct snap to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And they'll set up with PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Hicks. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And it falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense facing second and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust as their first timeout.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Florida.
Let's see what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. We go with a direct snap. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Automatic in the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. Back, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Using his legs here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down. One more play before they head to the locker room. Drop Stepping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's the running back in the flat.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. He missed it, and the game is still tied up. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
The offense really clicking here. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. They're going to run it. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his man. Has the first down. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast, puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And the Gators looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking to scramble. He shreds the tackle. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Touchdown, Florida. And they will claim the second half lead. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop it. Another touchdown.
This running back is having a career game here today. And, you know, the defense, they've had the entire first half, halftime, to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. On this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Heading left after the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the out route.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Dogs are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to do something here on 3rd down to even get into field goal range. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Fighting off the defender. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the 1st down here on this next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Georgia, 21.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Florida.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And he lofts one deep over the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
And the Gators will send their punt team onto the field. When he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runner finding some space, though. That's a solid gain on the ground.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He lets it go on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Jennings. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Going the other way, can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
I love it. 3rd down, the way his back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Dogs. This quarterback on fire today. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Throws to the tight end. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Looking for his big tight end. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ball handed off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. To the air, it's Jennings. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the 1st down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. The Gators look to keep this drive moving. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down. They're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's a run to the left. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 40. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how they play this. You don't want to settle for overtime. A field goal wins it, but they've got some work to do to improve position for that kicker.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Final minute of regulation. We are all even. And on the carry, he's heading left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. You can win it with a field goal, but you have to manage the clock smartly here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Defensive backs up of the line, showing press. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll get out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
1st and goal, Georgia.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And this to almost certainly win the football game. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. So now on comes the field goal unit. A chance for this kicker to almost certainly win the game in the final seconds. The field goal is good. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive with the 25. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Now, Florida.
Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Hit as he released it. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Well, you love to see a game come down to the final possession.